Hi guys, it's Lindsay Payne reporting here from Linden, New Jersey. We're joined here at Jersey Lanes where I have the special opportunity of meeting with women's professional bowler Kelly Kulick. She actually invited me to bowl with her today. Let's see if she has more strikes than I do.
Strike. Not bad.
I gotta get some spin like that.
And no, I don't strike all the time. If I did, I'd be a millionaire, I'd be married. If you want to, the best thing probably to do is just come up to the foul line, put your one toe forward, just gently swing it like 2 or 3 times, and just let it fall off your hand. There you go. Domino. Spare. Spare.
I'm not that bad.
See? See? Doesn't always strike.
Is that your biggest peeve when there's one pin?
Yeah, usually so. You throw a good shot, the ball goes in the pocket, and there's always one standing.
Oh my god, no. My release is awesome.
Oh, you're in. 2 strikes, 1 game. Heavier ball is much better. There you go. See?
Gotta learn from a professional.
Easy peasy. Not a bad score.
Not that bad, 111.
111.
What did you get?
214. 214.
Wow, almost double me. Good. Hey guys, it's Lindsay Payne. I'm joined here with Kelly Kulick, who's a women's professional bowler. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
So she just beat me in bowling, as you can see. When did you start bowling?
I started at the age of 6 years old, and I really just gravitated towards it, loved the sport of bowling, and every Saturday I would go back for more and more punishment.
So where did you go to college and did you bowl for them?
I did. I went to a small school in Kentucky called Morehead State University, and actually Phil Simms graduated from there, so I have an alumnus in common. And it was about 9,000 students, really small school. The coach was really great. He worked with me. He let me be the person I wanted to be without trying to enforce things like on the lanes itself. And we ended up winning a national title in 1998 in Madison, Wisconsin, and it was by far some of the best years of my life. It taught me about team bowling, how to work on my own communication skills, how to relate to the public, and I got my teaching degree in physical and health education at the same time. As soon as I graduated, I joined the Professional Women's Bowling Association. I had watched it as a little girl growing up on Thursday nights on TV, as well as some of the men bowling on Saturday afternoons, and I knew I wanted to be a professional bowler since the 5th grade. So as soon as I was eligible, I bought my card, and for the first summer, my friend and I, we toured about 26 places across the United States, different bowling centers from Florida, Nebraska, and California. and it was just a wonderful experience. Not only bowling, but being out on my own on the road and experiencing life. It was again some of the best years of my life.
Well, I know you have a ton of awards. I was reading up on your bio, but you have one in particular that really stands out in history. Can you tell everyone about that?
Yeah, the one I'm most famous for is back in 2010. I was the only woman that was given permission to compete in the Tournament of Champions in Las Vegas, and I qualified second for the telecast and ended up beating Chris Barnes in the final show, 265 to 195, to be the first and only woman ever to win a national PBA title.
So how are the reactions of the other bowlers? I know that you were the only female in the men's league, so I'm sure that they were a little taken back.
Yeah, most of the other men were kind of shocked and stunned. There were a few that were in my corner that were supporting me and stayed to watch the telecast to see if history was going to be made. It definitely gave me a lot of attention from that telecast and winning. I had a stint in ESPN the magazine where I got to pose. It also gave me a Bridgestone commercial, which was fantastic, and it just opened so many doors for me that I was unaware of, and just like anything, it's an opportunity. So I received a lot of acclimates from it and had a lot of blessings from it as well.
And what was your parents' first reaction after you did win?
My mother was in the audience and she was in a little bit of pain. She had a torn ligament in her ankle and she was in shock. She's like, oh my God. But I think a long time ago with how I was as a kid and an athlete and always pursuing to be the best, she knew I was more than capable of winning that day, and she was so proud of me.
Okay, so when did you actually get invited to be on Team USA?
Team USA, you had to try out, and I attempted to try out since 1995. 3 years it took me to make the team, and ever since I made the team, I've continued to make the team as often as I tried. So this is my 9th year as a Team USA representative, along with 11 other women. So there's 12 of us and 12 men. We also have a youth team that competes worldwide.
So what are some other titles and awards that you have won?
In the ladies events, I have 3 women's US Open titles, starting in 2003, 2010, and 2012. I've won the USBC United States Bowling Congress Queens 2 times, and then a lot of stuff overseas with Team USA. Team titles, singles title in Colombia, or I should say a doubles title in Colombia, a singles title in Cyprus. So too many to count for. But again, the PBA one, the Tournament of Champions, is my most prestigious one. I would have to say followed by the US Opens.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the US Open, and what's your favorite part about bowling?
The US Open is a grueling event. It's 24 games of qualifying and then 24 games of match play. So it's 48 games of bowling, usually in 4 or 5 days' time, maybe even less. It's a test to your physical endurance as well as your mental endurance, how you can endure that over time. And then my mother always says it's skill to make a show, but a little bit of luck to win it. And anytime you get to the show, the top 5 competitors are the best overall. So it's always the most difficult title to win, just like golf has been in the past, and tennis. It's the most prestigious, I think, in any sport when you have the Open surrounding the title.
What are some upcoming events that you will be participating in?
Shortly coming up, I'll be competing in the USBC Queens out in Reno, Nevada. And then next month I will have, it's not the US Open this year, they changed it to the All-Star event, what it was originally called, and it's the 40-year anniversary of the women's tour. So I'm bowling the All-Star event at the end of July in Rockford, Illinois.
Well, best of luck to you, and thank you so much for being here today and teaching me a few skills.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem.
Hi, I'm Kelly Kulick. Welcome here to Jersey Lanes in Linden, New Jersey. You can check out their website at jerseylanes.com. They have some great specials on Living Social and Groupon where you can buy a group package and come out and bowl. You may even see me here practicing or giving a lesson from time to time. So again, Jersey Lanes in Linden, New Jersey, a great family fun center to bowl and have a great time.
I have to say I've done a lot of cool things in my life, but bowling with a member of the U.S. professional bowling team is definitely up there. I'm Lindsay Payne reporting here for Double G Sports. You can check out our past episodes on doublegsports.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Lindsay_Payne. Strike up some fun, people.